Hello and welcome. This is part one of my How to Set Up a Blog for Teachers series. Today we're just going to learn the basics of how to set up a blog. I use EduBlogs, so let's go ahead and look for that now. I'm just on a Google search. We'll type in EduBlogs and it should be the first one that comes up. Yep. So the reason I use EduBlogs is because it's done for education, so it's friendly not only for teachers but also for students. If you wanted to get blogging with students, there's a link down here to have a look as well. But it's something that's not blocked in schools as well, so that's always good. So let's go ahead and go to this link, and this will be the page that comes up, and you'll see lots of blogs since 2005. The first thing that'll come up is get a blog. Now you'll need to create a username and a password. Your username should be something relatively friendly, because if you do go ahead and set up student blogs or class blogs, or you'll link to different blogs in the school, you do want it to be something recognisable. So I've already got my own blog, and mine's just set up as Jess Ottewell, and I'll go ahead and we'll pretend that I've created a new account, and I'll show you where it will take you next. Now I can't remember exactly what it comes up with, because I did set my blog up about 4 years ago now, just over that. It should come up with something like this. It's got my blogs up the top, but it should have something to do with set up a new blog. Now your blog domain, that's your URL essentially. So mine, we'll just go check out mine is just simple. I'm lucky enough that I've got not a popular last name, so mine was pretty easy to find. I could just do my name, jessottewell.edublogs.org. Another teacher I work with, his is just jlamshed.edublogs.org. And another teacher that I know, she was lucky enough that her last name is Smart. So she's come up with a really clever blog title, asmartteacher.edublogs.org. So you might want to give some time, just to think about that, because it is an important thing that you don't want to stuff up. That's not something you can change. Your blog title you can change after. That's entirely up to you. It could just be a place for me to annotate the ASIL standards. It's up to you. Choose language, English, and choose a blog type, the student, educator, or other. If you're setting up a teacher one, you will want to do educator. And then, just so it doesn't know you're a robot, just type in your human verification and go create new blog, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so once you've created your blog, it'll take you to your dashboard. Now yours will look a little bit different because I do have some blogs that I follow. This is kind of like your home page that you would have on Facebook. Now over here you can see I've got a picture of me as my profile. This is really good because when you post or when you comment, not only will it come up with your username, it'll come up with a picture of you as well. It's always good to not be just a little avatar on the internet. So I'll just show you the quick way to change that. If you go down here and we'll go to users, and we'll go to your avatar. Now this is a really quick thing that you can do. I'm sure everyone has a photo of themselves. If not, go take a selfie, and you can upload that now, and then that's easy. You just go choose file, and then upload, and then that will be on there straight away. Now the next thing I'm just going to take you through, if we go to appearance, it's got themes. This is like the most fun part because you get to choose what yours looks like. Now there is, you will see here, it's got customize, and this one's got EduBlogs Pro only. Now that is $40 a year. I have this on my blog as well as my class blog because I do use those regularly. I haven't done it for this test blog because I haven't seen the point in me paying $40 for it. If you think you're going to use it a lot and you want to have a lot more options, it's very worth the $40 a year, and it does give you a lot more access than just the themes. Obviously, if you go pro, you'll have access to any of the themes. So go ahead, have a look at your themes. I'll just show you the one that I've chosen for this one. just a really simple one. It was one of the free ones. If we jump over to my blog, this is one of the ones that can come with Pro. And this one I was able to upload my own header photo, so I was able to customize it more to my liking as well. So I'll let you have a play, just have a play around, see which ones you like. Alright, cool, so now you got your theme. We're just going to have a quick look at widgets. And widgets are these things that you'll see on the side of blogs. Now, depending on the theme that you've got is depending where they are. So that's something else you know you might want to go have another little play. On this one there on the side, on mine I've got them on the side as well, and I've got a few different ones on there. So if we go back to here and we go back to appearance, don't click on appearance, just hover over it. And you can go to widgets. So we'll click on that and we'll go there now, and we'll just have a look at the different widgets that are available. Okay, now there's a few different areas that they will go here. Have a play around with them. Obviously footer, those ones are at the bottom. The vertical sidebar is the one that you can see down the side here. I normally only leave them there, that's just because that's how I like it, but you can have a play with how you like it. Now search, that's good once you get a lot of things on there, so I'm going to keep that one on there. Archives, I don't really use those, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And I'm going to get rid of meta as well. Now depending what you want to do is depending what widgets you'll use. So there is text which you can add anything into, and you can also add links in. Now there is a few differences between the widgets you can get with the free or the upgrading to the pro account. I'll just go show you the ones that I've got on mine because it is a pro. On mine you can add an image widget, so that's great if you want to have your face somewhere on there so you're not a robot, you are recognizable. That's the main difference on there, but you can see the ones that I've got. I've got the image, I've got subscribe by email, the text, I've added my professional Instagram, I've added my Pinterest, and I've also added my Twitter feed on there as well. Now, these you can get through the programs, and I'll show you how I get those in another blog. Or you can go have a play yourself. It's not too hard if you type in go on Instagram. I think it's something to do with Instagram widget or something, and it'll create one for you, and then you just copy and paste that link, and it's kind of the same with all of them. So this one is just an image widget, and instead of having words that you click on, I've added it so you click on the picture so it takes you there for that one. And then this is the Twitter feed, and that's just a live scroll. Now I'll show you what mine look like. So I've got my image widget up the top there. I've got email subscription. This is for anyone who wants to follow along with posts. It's always good to have that there as an option. So this is what the Instagram widget looks like. This one is what my Pinterest widget looks like. And this is my Twitter widget. Obviously, if you don't have any of those, you don't have to add them. If you want to go have a look at how they are, it's always good to jump on there and have a look. So that's just a little feed of my Twitter feed. Resolve maps, I can go through that in another blog post if you would like. Just let me know in the comments below. It's always fun to see what sort of visitors and where they're coming from. This is also this one as well, live traffic feed, and it tells you what blog post they have viewed and where they've viewed it from. So that one's pretty cool just to have as well. I've had recent posts to mine, recent comments on mine, and I've also got my categories, and the categories will be coming up in a later blog post. So if we go back, we'll go back to our test blog so you can just have a play around. Now I hope this helped you get started creating your own blog. If you want to catch me on any other social medias, on Instagram I'm at Miss Ottewell, on Twitter I'm at Jess Ottewell. I have 2 Facebook pages that you can find me on, Teaching and Learning and Teachers Inspire. On Pinterest you can find me at Miss Ottewell, And on Teachers Pay Teachers, I'm learning and teaching. Now, if you don't need to remember these, that's fine. If you just go to my blog, jessottewell.edublogs.org, up the top here, if you go to my digital footprint, it'll have all the links to my places. So you can just click on those and it'll take you there. Now, stay tuned. My next video will be adding categories. And these are great. These are, as you can see, these are all the teacher standards that we have to align our things to, and we have to prove that we're doing all those. So we're going to go ahead and add those next time. So stay tuned. On my YouTube account as well, I'll be adding all of these to a playlist, so that way all of these teaching videos will be in the same spot, so you can go and access them at any time. But most importantly, go and have a play. That's the best way to learn, is just go and do it yourself. If you make a mistake, that is absolutely fine. You can go, and click undo, go and change it. That's absolutely fine. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see anything in particular of how to use this blog, just leave me a question below, and I'll see if I can get back to you quickly in a short response, or I might create a video if it's something that I think most people will benefit from. So until next time, stay tuned for part 2 of setting up a teacher's blog. Thanks guys, see ya.